South Melbourne Primary School offers a new model for inner urban education and forms the heart of a new civic hub for the Fisherman's Bend precinct, Australia's largest renewal area. It's a really interesting model in that it's an integrated community hub. That is, it combines community facilities seamlessly with a primary school. It's a school without fences. It actually does not have fences.
This school is absolutely pioneering in moving society forward, in having a really one-stop shop for families, and particularly families with children. We have businesses that come in and support and help out with playground duties, and they engage in all sorts of things to support the school.
And as you'll see, what is happening in the school is parents are actually welcome in, particularly at the ground floor. They can actually circulate up through the building when they drop kids off, or if they're visiting some of the community facilities. The South Melbourne Primary School is Victoria's first vertical school. Why is it a vertical school? Well, it's all to do with the densification of our cities and the need to build more on less. A key design response to the vertical nature of the school is what we call the vertical piazza. This is the staircase that winds its way through the entirety of the building and actually forms part of the learning landscape for students. In fact, one of the great things that I see is the kids at lunchtime sitting on the steps having their lunch, or we see at the beginning or the end of the day parents picking up their students or dropping their students off.
What you'll see at South Melbourne Primary School is a paradigm shift from teaching at the centre to learning at the centre.
So what this is really a contemporary response to the education challenges of today, where kids need to do a whole series of different things, which could be inquiry-based, or it could be working in large groups, small groups, individually.
When people first look at the spaces here, they may think this is open plan. It's far from open plan. This is much more deliberate, because what it does is it says, look, overall, there are about 10 types of activities that we want to engage learners in, and these spaces are designed very deliberately to enhance that type of learning. For example, we want spaces where students can sit in a circle and see each other's faces and dialogue and have close, intimate conversations. We want spaces where they can actively explore, construct, experiment, create. The way that each of the floors of the building are designed are for a community of 150 learners. That's a large number of students to be relating together. So within those communities of 150, they're broken down into neighbourhoods of 75. And those neighbourhoods are supported by 3 teachers with 75 students, teachers working collaboratively to plan and design the learning, and then working out who they're spending time with in small groups, using their strengths in whichever ways that they have them to complement each other's work.
Now we can't imagine ever going back into a 4-walled classroom, because we think the opportunities that we have here in the space is to really cater for those individual needs in having a whole class, small group, focus sessions where we can provide intervention or we can provide extension has just exploded. So it's a really unique and exciting time to be working in education here at this school.
The type of learning that we value in this era is learning that is deep learning, authentic learning, learning that can be applied to life, not to pass a test. It's about learning in a community of learners, learning collaboratively. It's about learning to manage and direct your own learning.
With increasing densification of our cities and the high cost of land in the inner urban areas, vertical schools will become more common. The new South Melbourne School leads the way in how we can make those schools a catalyst for their dynamic communities.